This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 FM and iTalk1067.com. Also brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Deemer's Glass, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint, Summit Regional Medical Center, Honda Ski and Outdoor Sports, and Comfort Fit Dentures. And now, Sholo Ford presents high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
You have a vision, a brand to build, a message to share? You need signs that turn heads, apparel that makes a statement, banners that grab attention, and business cards to leave a lasting impression. Your success starts with the right tools. That's where we come in. Allegra Sholo brings your ideas to life with custom designs and top quality products, helping you stand out and grow your brand. Let's make something amazing together. Call Allegra Sholo today.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Sholo Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at SholoFord.com.
Welcome, everybody. Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com. And we have the Copper Girls Championship featuring the Tuba City Warriors and the home team on the scoreboard, the Snowflake Lobos. The Tuba City Warriors come out tonight to face the Lobos. These teams met early on, very early season. Snowflake winning that matchup by 1 point. As we go to our Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center injury report. Summit Regional Medical Center has everything your athlete needs to get back in the game. The only injury we know of tonight is the sophomore Kinsey Flake is on a bum ankle, and she's actually in a boot. For the Tuba City Warriors, they are fresh and ready to go. Summit Regional Medical Center has everything your athlete needs to get back in the game. To our Ace Hardware keys to the game, anytime you need a key, made day or night, anytime you're locked out of your car, anything. Give Ace Hardware a call, Sholo, Pine Top, Overguard. And for our keys to the game tonight, I'm Aaron Hewish, I'm joined by Shane Walker. Shane, if you're the Lobos, what's the key? If you're the Warriors, what's the key?
I think for Snowflake, they've got to come out early. They've got to keep the crowd to a minimum if that's a possibility. I think, corralling this amazing freshman that Tuba City has.
That's Layla Curtis, number 24.
Yeah, I think that's it. And just sticking to your game. For Snowflake, sticking to your game, get you what's got you here the whole time. But getting this crazy crowd out of it's going to be huge.
It is not a sellout, but it is darn near 80% full here tonight, as the Lobos are going to have to contend with that. Although I don't think it's going to be a hostile crowd. People are going to cheer for their own teams. I think it's going to be a great game in the second Copper Championship ever. The Lobos are repeat 3A champions, hoping to advance to the Copper. I had a chance to talk to Coach Mike Brogan, and Coach Brogan just kind of smiled and said, our girls are confident, they're not cocky, we're ready to go. He has a game plan of what they're going to do with Curtis. We'll see how that goes early on. He has a backup plan, he has a third plan, and he has a fourth plan. The Lobos need to keep fundamental basketball, easy layups, and do their thing.
I think Tuba can come out with too much emotion. You've got this big crowd behind you, a lot of emotion, a lot of things going on. I think they can come out a little bit too much as Coach Brogan comes over. And
he's loose.
Yeah, he's over here.
He's ready to coach some ball.
I think we can give him a headset on the sideline, and that's good to see.
I don't know if I'd want to mic up Coach Brogan because we are on the air, and we don't have that buffer. We might have anyway. So Curtis is going to jump against West. Tuba City in their green, adorned in white. Lobos in their white, adorned in blue. And we get set, and we are underway. As the tip is controlled by the Lobos, Denhalter. Denhalter gives it to Yarn. Yarn throws it, and it goes away, and that's going to go out of bounds. And the Lobos have a turnover to start this basketball game early on, as Tuba City not only will get the ball, they control the alternating possession, and Snowflake has that early game turnover.
Yeah, Snowflake obviously had a play coming off the tip, didn't execute it really well. No harm, no foul. Looks
early
like
on,
Snowflake's going full court press. They're going to put it on him right away.
As the ball goes, it's actually taken away by Yarn, Yarn now dribbles it out. Yarn, as West has it, as it's intended for West, it's knocked away. Denhalter inside to Cooper. Cooper up and in. 2 points.
Cooper had great inside position, makes a little drop step, easy layup.
We got Klutzo, Talman, Begay, Lee, and Curtis for TUBA. As Curtis is being guarded by Denhalter. As number 10, that's Aubrey Begay. And then we got Denhalter. Denhalter with the steal. Denhalter being guarded by Curtis. Up and in, 2 points, Denhalter.
Yep.
And Shane, Curtis did not want to foul there.
Exactly.
And that's one thing your best player cannot do is when these teams played earlier, the Lobos went right at her and got her to foul. And she steps on the line. That's going to be a turnover by the Tuba City Warriors. It's going to be Snowflake ball.
And this is it. Tuba is coming out, big crowd. Snowflake gets a quick 4 points.
You got to negate the crowd.
Yeah, and they're in control right now.
As the ball has gone from Hancock to Kupfer. Kupfer now over to Yarn. Yarn, quick three-pointer on its way. It kisses off the glass, but it does not go through. Rebound, Tuba City. Curtis with the ball. Rebound is set by Lee. It's now to Curtis. Curtis is going to be picked up by Denhalter. Curtis working off the screen. Curtis drives as she's going to go in. As we're going to get a whistle, we're going to get a foul. And they're going to call that on Denhalter as early on with 6 minutes and 50 seconds left, Denhalter's going to get called for that foul. And Snowflake needs her in the ball game. Yeah,
she got a little hand check out front. If she lets that go, she's got good support behind her, may get an offensive foul on Curtis.
Lee to inbound the ball as the ball is intended for Begay. It's going to go out of bounds and it's going to go to the Snowflake Lobos.
Yeah. Again, denying Curtis the ball. If she can't get the ball, she's not going to be able to score. So they're really trying to deny the ball to her right now.
Denhalter goes into West. Raynell West, the senior.
Oh, nice
spins,
move.
Puts it up. It's going to be no good. It's going to be rebounded by Tuba City. The rebound's going to go to Begay. Begay's going to push it forward. As Begay goes down, she's guarded by Yarn. Now out on the perimeter. Tuba City with the ball on the perimeter. Lee has it. Lee giving it to Talman. Talman, three-point shot on the way. Comfort Fit Dentures, three-point shot.
Curtis was kind of used as a decoy there. She set the screen. Girls went under the screen. Wide open three-point shot.
And here's Denhalter. Denhalter gives it to West. West now driving in. As West puts it up and in, she's going to try to put it up hard. It goes off the bottom of the rim. However, there is a foul. And that's going to be on 10. Aubrey Begay, her first personal. That is going to be the first team as West
made a great move down there the last time down. Had the girl on her back, just missed the shot. And then she takes it a little bit outside of the paint. Very aggressive, down the baseline, gets the early foul. Now just got to get the nerves under control, make the free throws.
West's first free throw kisses off the front of the rim. It is no good.
There's my curse that's my one curse for the day, for this game. I've already had. Looks like we're going to get a sub on this next free throw.
I believe Claire's going to come in. As West's second free throw is good and does check in for West.
Yep. And that may just be to slow them down. That may just be to slow them down, not get it out of bounds really quick now, get the full court press set up.
Well, Coach Brogan will sub, and he will bring girls in and out, but he finds something he likes and works with it as Tuba goes in. Tuba puts it up and in. That's going to be number 10, Begay. 2 points,
yeah,
5-5.
Nice back cut. Nice back cut, gets a nice easy layup, but they're really focusing on Curtis.
As Yarn gets the ball. Now, it's stolen by the Warriors, but back to Yarn as Yarn intercepts it. Now, Yarn's going to go. She's going to put up an errant shot as it's going to go to the floor. We're going to get a jump ball as Kupfer and one of the Warriors tie up. I believe that's Curtis. That's going to stay. That's going to go out of bounds. It's going to go to the Warriors. Going to say the Lobos got the opening tip as Harley Nichols is going to check in, and she's going to check in for A.J. Yarn. Nichols comes in as Coach Brogan, I think, is going to keep this press the gas pedal down with 5-5 ball game.
And again, he brings in the sub to set that up, so it slows the game down a little bit to set up the press.
And Tuba's setting a press for Curtis anytime they can, and I think they're going to be. That's actually not going to play in as there's a three-point shot on the way. No good. Rebound number 5 for the Warriors. That is Talman. No good. Back to the Warriors. Rebounded. Lee off the mark. Ball to the Lobos. 5-5. Here comes Josie Claire. Josie Claire has it stuff, but it goes to Kupfer. Kupfer puts it up and in. No good. Warriors with the ball.
Yeah, nice push up the floor. Had a good look at a layup, just missed it.
Here's Curtis with the ball. Curtis now puts up a three-point shot. That is way off the mark. partially blocked by Denhalter. It goes out of bounds, and they're going to say it was last touched by the Warriors on that rebound attempt. It's going to be Lobo ball as Taylor Hancock is going to bring it in for the Lobos.
Good defense there. Hand in her face. Make her shots difficult. Make her work at it. That's all you can do. Hope that everybody else doesn't beat you.
Here's Hancock to Denhalter. Denhalter now to Claire. Claire over on the far side to Taylor, inside to Cooper. Cooper kisses it off the glass, not good. 5-5, still a tie ball game. As now Curtison's up at the ball, she brings it over the time stripe.
Yeah, got it inside, got a good shot, just missed it.
Curtis now over to Begay. In the corner to Talman. It's out of bounds, and it's going to be knocked by Curtis, and they're going to say it went off Curtis, and I'm not sure. It's
yeah, that looked like it was off Snowflake, but of course we're clear over
on the other side, and
we'll
the
take their word
official
for it.
has a better view than we do.
But you can see that the game plan is to deny, not let Curtis get the ball. That's the defense that they're playing right now. A lot of denial.
As Hancock has the ball, Hancock now in the backcourt to Denhalter. Denhalter over to West. West on the far side. West being guarded very closely. Now gives it to Hancock. 16 on the shot clock. To Nichols. Nichols now back to Hancock at the top of the key. Hancock goes right, and it's going to be stripped, taken away. It's going to belong to the Lobos as they call a jump ball. Great job by Raquel Lee. And we're 5-5 with 3 minutes and 53 seconds left here in the first quarter. As we get a whistle, we get a TV timeout. We're going to go ahead and take it to the Shola Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 1067 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there, and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
Want to go skiing or snowboarding? Visit our friendly Honda Outdoor Sports. We offer skis, snowboards, and helmet rentals, custom footbeds, ski and snowboard repairs, as well as retail shopping for your snow gear, goggles, beanies, snow tubing, and even ice fishing supplies. We have all you need to prepare you for the outdoors. We welcome you to Honda Outdoor Sports, located 1 mile west of the casino.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Sholo Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at sholoford.com.
Welcome back. Shola Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 1067 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com. And after the alternating possession, which the Lobos do control, they will inbound the ball. Tied 5-5 with 3 minutes and 51 seconds left in the first quarter. Inside to Denhalter. Denhalter spins, kisses it off the glass. Raya Denhalter, the senior for the Lobos.
Nice play. Got in deep, had Curtis on her back. Like I say, try to go after Curtis, make her play defense, get some cheap fouls.
They're going to call that one on Nichols of the Lobos as Nichols has the foul. That's going to be the second team foul for the Lobos as they are kind of, I mean, I don't want to say it's tight, but it has been tightening up a little bit on both sides.
Yep.
As the ball's inbounded to Begay. Begay at the free throw line. She looks to Lee. Lee back to Curtis. Curtis is picked up by Yarn. Curtis goes to her left. Now she spins in the lane, puts it up, and then that's going to be no good. Rebound, A.J. Yarn for the Lobos.
Nice defense.
And they're just going to make her work for that as now the ball goes across to Josie Claire. Josie, three-point shot, no good. Rebound. Rebound is Taya Klitzo. As the ball goes down the court, Taylor Hancock rips it away from the Warriors.
That's a great play there. She had her back to the receiver, just picked up the ball and took it from her.
As now we have inside and Yarn throws it to Nichols. Nichols gets it and Nichols puts up an errant shot. I'm not sure if it was blocked. I couldn't catch from my vantage point. Now the Warriors tip it out of bounds. So it's going to be Lobo ball as Hancock is going to inbound.
Yeah, Nichols looked like there's a lot of contact, lost control of it, kind of an errant pass, but they retain possession.
Hancock inbound to Yarn. Yarn sets up for a three-pointer. It's way over the mark, and the Lobos are struggling from beyond the arc this game. 2 minutes and 45 seconds left. The Lobos are up 7-5 as it goes now to Tuba City. Begay with the ball. Begay now passes it over to Lee. Lee at the 28-foot line, top of the key. Now Lee floats to her right, gives it to Taya Klitzo. Back now to Begay. Begay puts up a long three-point shot, and that's going to be rebounded by Claire as it goes off the mark. As Claire passes to Nichols, Nichols loses it out of bounds, and that's going to be a turnover on the Lobos as Nichols was wide open.
Yeah, Claire ran a great fast break, took it to the elbow, found the open girl when the defense came at her, just couldn't hold on to it. But, you know, the promising thing, Snowflake's getting a lot of really open shots. It's just a matter of making them at this point.
Ball's inbounded to Curtis. Curtis getting a step down the lane. Now she's picked up by Yarn. She's outside the arc, guarded by Yarn. She goes left, she goes right. Now she goes in, spins, and it's off the mark. It's going to go to the floor, and we're going to get a jump ball right before Taylor Hancock pitched that out to AJ Yarn. So it will be Tuba ball as they own the alternating possession currently. 7-5, 2 minutes and 4 seconds left. Tuba City to inbound. The ball is inbounded to Begay. Begay off shot, that's going to be good. She's going to go to the line to shoot too.
Yeah.
As that's going to be Denhalter's second, and that is huge as West checks in immediately for Denhalter as Snowflake cannot afford to lose her.
Yeah, Denhalter just found herself in a bad position. You know, would have been better if she had just put her hands up. She had her hands down low. That's always going to get called. But it really hurts to get two quick fouls like that.
Tuba City at the line, a chance to take the lead. It would be their first lead of the ball game. However, we have at a tie as it's missed. Rebounded by the Warriors as we're going to get another jump ball, and that's going to go back to the Lobos.
Yeah, now we'll see what the philosophy is. Denhalter, she's been guarding Curtis. Curtis, you know, getting denied now with
we
two
had
fouls.
Yarn on her
now
for
Yarn,
a little bit, yeah, so I'm curious to see what happens.
Yarn's a little bit smaller. Denhalter, you know, a little bit bigger girl, lengthier, gives her a little more problem.
As now here comes Hancock. Hancock drives the lane, puts up a basket. That is good. Taylor Hancock, the senior for the Lobos.
Yep, they ran the weave up top. She got loose, got open, nice, easy.
Forward pass to Coughley. No good. Rebound is by West. Now, Shane, Snowflake has been putting the pressure on. They back off a little bit. Tuba City has only been meeting with not even half-court pressure and giving the Lobos a chance to bring down and set it up. I wonder what Coach Butler is seeing right there.
Yeah.
As it does go to Yarn. Yarn goes inside to Cooper. Cooper now puts it on the court, and it's going to be another jump ball back to the Warriors. As Cooper almost had a chance to turn around and put that up, but she had one slower step, and as she put that down and hesitated, she wasn't able to get that ball back up and in.
You know as well as I do, you put the ball down low with the reservation team, they're going to grab it. They are quick with their hands.
They are very quick with their hands. As Curtis goes and puts up a three-point shot, that's going to be good.
Yep.
That's Layla Curtis with a Comfort Fit Dentures three-point shot. 10-9. Tuba City with their first lead of the ball game. Did they call that a two?
Oh, they must have counted a two.
As the ball goes into Josie Claire. 2 points. How could I mess that one up?
Claire makes a nice cut around the edge.
So it's 11-9 as
nice
Curtis drives. Now Curtis dishes it off, and Coughley was not ready for that, so Hancock gets it down to Claire. Claire to Kupfer. That's good, Bryn Kupfer.
Nice pass. Claire had she had a good shot, but she gave it up for a great shot to her teammate. Great pass underneath.
Nez brings the ball down. She's picked up by Kupfer. Kupfer trying to trap her in the corner. Now it's forward to Curtis. Curtis being guarded by Yarn. Curtis driving the lane. She loses the ball, and we're going to get a whistle. We're going to get a foul. And I'm going to call that a star power foul right there because she tripped over her own feet. And I'm normally not critical of officials, but I'm absolutely going to say I did not agree with that call right there.
Yeah, that's a tough one because the defender's moving her feet. She's putting in a lot of effort. Like you said, she kind of trips over her own feet, goes down. She gets the benefit because of, like you're saying, star power.
As now the ball's inbounded to Nez. Nez over to, I'm not going to sure I pronounce that, but
Curtis threw it away.
West has the ball. West now forward to Yarn. Yarn's going to put up a Comfort Fit Dentures three. It's blocked, and West gets it. Now she throws it back, and we got the first quarter ended, as the Snowflake Lobos are up 13-9 to end this first quarter. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk106.7.com.
Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint now has 3 locations to serve you: Snowflake, Lakeside, and now Sholo. And with over 85 years combined experience in auto glass and over 40 years of combined experience in window tint, you can trust the experts at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint with your vehicle. Call them today.
Just call 536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Northland Pioneer College is cheering for you on and off the field. Secure a win by enrolling in college courses at NPC. Earn college credits in high school, learn a new skill or trade. Complete classes that will transfer to any Arizona university. NPC has 3 new bachelor's degree programs and over 100 associate degrees, certificates, and areas of study to choose from. The playing field for your future is wide open. Take a shot and score big by enrolling in classes at NPC, Northland Pioneer College. Your journey starts here.
At Summit Healthcare, you'll find a level of care you might not expect from a rural hospital. We've recently received 5 stars from CMS, a prestigious ranking that less than 5% of facilities in Arizona earned. Our cancer center has proven its level of advanced care with a national accreditation from the Commission on Cancer. And we continue to add more doctors and services so that you don't have to leave the mountain to find the care you need. At Summit Healthcare, we're elevating care here at home.
Welcome back, Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 worldwide on iTalk106.7.com. As I'm Aaron Hewish, I'm joined by Shane Walker, Mel, our production and technical director, as well as Corbin, filming tonight. We've just been given the first quarter stats as we're going to pour over those a little bit.
Yeah, you look at the, I mean, pretty close to 40% field goal percentage by Snowflake, 33% by Tuba City. So not great shooting on either end, but Snowflake gets it to start the second quarter.
Well, the stat that I want to pay attention to is Snowflake has got this long physical team, and I want to see how rebounds play. Here's Raynell West putting up a 3-point. Comfort! Fit! Dentures 3-point shot by Raynell West.
Nice. She curled around the top of the key, got it right on top. They pass it to her. She gets a nice.
As Hancock steals the ball, here comes Taylor Hancock. Taylor Hancock brings the ball down. She's going to cross it over the time stripe. For another comfort fit Dentures 3-pointer, Raynell West.
Timeout.
As we get a timeout by Tuba City, we're going to take a full timeout. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk106.7.com.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Sholo Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at SholoFord.com.
All right, we're back here. Mr. Hewish, we'll let him finish up his conversation. Snowflake on a little run here. 2 3-pointers back to back.
By Raynell West.
Yeah.
We forgot to mention is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk106.7.com. As Tuba City gets the ball is inbounded by Begay. Begay now throws it forward to Curtis. Curtis loses out of bounds, but it's going to go out of bounds on Raynell West, and it's going to stay and belong to the Tuba City Warriors.
Great again. A lot of defense, preventative defense from letting Curtis get the ball. You see it again on the inbounds here.
As I believe that's Begay goes in, and she puts up a great 2 points, as that's going to be 19-9. But one thing I want to mention here is those 2 3-pointers by West, they kind of took the crowd out of it. Snowflake's got to feed off that as it goes to Hancock. Hancock over now to Yarn. Yarn brings it back to the middle, top of the key, inside to West. West, she now goes to her right. Over to Kupfer. Kupfer right, left. Kupfer goes left, wide open to the basket. It's going to be a jump ball as it's grabbed And that's what you talked about earlier, Shane, as she goes through. And number 5 for the Warriors, Dakota Talman, grabs that ball and is able to steal it away from Kupfer and cause that jump ball. That is great defense.
Great defense, not to get the foul. She had her beat, but she just reached out, grabbed the ball, and caused the jump, got the ball back.
As Begay brings the ball down, Begay sends it over to Talman. Talman now to Klitzo. Back to Talman. Talman drives, she puts it up, it's blocked, but we're going to get a foul. As Josie Clare is going to get whistled for the foul. That's going to be Josie's first. That's going to be the team first. 19-11, 6 minutes and 30 seconds left as a chance to kind of look at the stat sheet. And rebounds 12-6 for the Lobos.
Actually, for Tuba City. Tuba City's up.
Oh, that is. It's flipped. Tuba City's, that surprises me a lot that Tuba City's on the boards.
Yeah,
as the first free throw by Talman is no good.
That last play, that's a tough one for Josie because she plays great defense. She goes up, she gets a lot of ball, but she said she got her with the body. You know, as an official, you're looking at the 80-20. Is it 80% ball, 20% body, 20% ball, 80% body? You got to make that decision. She gets a big call there.
The second free throw is missed. It's rebounded by Yarn. Yarn kicks it forward to Kupfer. Kupfer now looking. Kupfer sends it to Yarn, back to Yarn. Over now to Taylor Hancock. Taylor Hancock with the ball. Taylor goes to her right. It's taken away by Curtis. Curtis one-on-one against Yarn. Curtis goes, and she's going to be fouled by Yarn. Yarn's going to be her first personal. It's going to be the second team, and that's going to send Layla Curtis to the line to shoot 2. Again, a chance to chip into this lead.
That's another one of those great block up top. Calls it with the body. You know, and I think one thing that you've got to watch with this is, you know, you got to. I think that there's a lot of anticipation there as she misses the first one. That looked like a really good block.
Well, you remind me of another point, Shane, is when you'll see a lot of kids, I got all ball, but I got body. Yeah. And they don't realize that. So that was exactly what that was right there. As Curtis' second free throw is good.
But a lot of the body was the offensive player going into her. So
and that's that 80-20 you're talking about. Yeah. So I totally see that. And it's been a long time since I wore basketball stripes. I wear other stripes, but basketball.
It's been a while for me too.
Well,
so.
But you've been up and you've been in these caliber of games and seen this type of situation. As the ball goes inside to Denhalter. Denhalter tries to lay up and in. It goes off the backboard and off the front of the rim. 19-12. Lobos on top. Here comes Curtis. And Curtis drives. It's going to go out of bounds. And they're going to call that TUBA ball.
I don't know what they're calling. I don't know, but you got 2 officials on the baseline. I'm not sure what we're calling.
To their 3-man zones as the lead trail in the center. As Lee's going to inbound the ball. Lee inbounds the ball to Begay. Begay back now to Talman. Talman inside to Curtis. Curtis posts up the ball. Now she kicks it out. She kicks it out for number 3. That is Taya Klitzo. Comfort Fit Dentures 3-point shot. We're getting his timeout, and we're going to take it to Shola Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
You have a vision, a brand to build, a message to share. You need signs that turn heads, apparel that makes a statement, banners that grab attention, and business cards to leave a lasting impression. Your success starts with the right tools. That's where we come in. Allegra Sholo brings your ideas to life with custom designs and top quality products, helping you stand out and grow your brand. Let's make something amazing together. Call Allegra Sholo today.
Those 2 threes.
Yep, that's it. That's all they have. Tuba City's got.
Yeah, we just discussed.
Welcome back, Shola Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 worldwide on iTalk1067.com. Go ahead, Shane, and finish your comment.
No, we'll get back to this. We got go back to the action.
Let's go. Denhalter over to Kupfer. Kupfer now at the top of the key outside the arc to Hancock. Hancock to Denhalter. Now Denhalter's going to drive. She fakes, puts it up and in. That's Raya Denhalter. 2 points for the Snowflake Lobos.
Kind of a little Euro step there, little fake, little Euro step. Puts it in with the left hand. Great drive.
While we're off, I'm going to have to ask you about that because I've got a lot of questions. As Tuba City tries to go over the top to Curtis, and Lee throws the ball, and it goes. It looks like the team broke each way. The ball goes out of bounds, and now it goes back to the Lobos. 21-15, 5 minutes and 9 seconds left in the half.
You're seeing almost a box-in-one without a box-in-one on Curtis.
As the ball goes in Denhalter, it's knocked away. Tuba City has the ball. As now it goes inside to Begay. Begay pushes it forward, and there's going to be a foul. A foul on West.
Wow.
As West gets it forward, that's going to be West's first personal. But team fouls is getting big for the Lobos with 4 minutes and 53 seconds left.
That's another tough one. West is straight up, hands up in the air, doesn't really make a whole lot of contact. The contact is initiated by the offense. Looks bad because she goes down, and so they give her that, and then they call it a non-shooting foul, so kind of an interesting call there.
Well, it's interesting, too, because I actually thought that she did kind of scoot and foul her with the feet. So ball's inbounded to Tom. Over now to Klitzo. Back now to Curtis. Curtis spins. Curtis goes the middle of the lane. She puts it up. She's going to be fouled.
That's okay.
As I think they're going to call that on Hancock.
That's okay. That's a good foul there. Those are the kind of fouls you want to use. Don't give her the easy shot when she spins inside. Make her work at it. Put a little bit of a body on her. When you put the body on her, you get that foul. That's going to make her think twice about trying to go inside. So, like I said, you've got 5 fouls. Use those fouls, but use them in a good
sparingly.
way. Yeah.
First free throw is good. 21-16. Lobos up 5. 4 minutes and 46 seconds left here in the quarter.
Yeah.
Next free throw is good by Curtis. Curtis, the freshman for Tuba City, has been somewhat of a celebrity on the Navajo Reservation with her play this year, guiding Tuba City to this game. As the ball goes inside to West. West left to right. Now West gets out. Now goes to Denhalter. Denhalter drives. She puts it up. She's going to be fouled. And I'm going to say this, Shane, as I watch Denhalter go in, as she was fouled, the foul's going to be on 22. If you call it on one side, you got to call on the other. And this crew has been very consistent. Other than the one I disagreed with on Curtis, the crew has been very consistent on what they've been doing.
And as a player, you have to recognize that. So you have to recognize, look, if they're going to be calling those fouls, I need to be more aggressive going to the basket. I need to go into that contact because I'm going to get the benefit of that if I do. So as a player, you have to recognize that it's going to be called on both ends. So you've got to be aggressive on the offensive end too.
Denhalter misses her first one. She knocks down her second. 22-17, 4 minutes and 30 seconds left. You're listening to high school basketball presented by Sholo Ford on iTalk 106.7 KNKI Pine Top Sholo and 102.5 Pine Top Kopaniki communication station. As Curtis goes up, she misses another one. However, after a long rebound, Tom's going to get it. Tom's going to go to her left. She's going to send it over to Begay. Begay now brings it to the top of the key. Now Begay goes left. Begay drives. She puts it up, and it's going to be no good. Rebound, Kupfer.
Great defense there. Great help defense.
Well, I'll tell you what's impressing me, Shane, is the physicality of this Tuba City team. They are not going to let the Lobos get the best of them physical underneath the basket.
No, and I think that could be a huge advantage for Snowflake too. Is they've got the more physical girls inside.
As
miss a little layup there.
Hancock misses a little bit of a layup. It goes now and rolls forward to Begay. Begay sends it over to Talman. And the Lobos have got missed opportunities on a lot of shots. I'm curious to see what the percentage is going to be at halftime. As Begay now has the ball, Begay drives against Claire. That's going to be no good. It's going to be rebounded by number 5, Talman. That's going to go back up and in. 22-19, Lobos lead is cut to 3.
Right there you saw the result of the officiating, of how they officiate it, because Claire, instead of being aggressive and going after it, she just stood there straight up instead of being more aggressive, and then we get a turnover to.
And here's Tuba City. It's forward from Curtis to Talman. Talman puts it up and in. It's 22-21. The Lobos, other than the 6 points by West and Denhalter's 3, they have been held silent in this quarter. As here comes Hancock.
And here comes the crowd. We got to get the crowd out of it right here.
As Denhalter has the ball, Denhalter now gives the Kupfer. Kupfer spins on a give and go. She drives to the lane. She goes left side, right hand, puts it up and in. Bryn Kupfer, 4-2.
Actually, right side, left hand, but we'll call it.
Excuse me, right side, left hand. As there goes the ball to Curtis. Curtis misses. Curtis misses off the rim. Rebound is Denhalter. Now Denhalter's bringing it down for the Lobos. As Denhalter goes, puts it up in, she's going to be fouled. And Denhalter's going to go to the line to shoot too. And yes, you did correct me, and I love that. It was right side, left hand, which was interesting because she kind of scooped it up and in.
Yeah, it was kind of kind of awkward. It almost, but then Denhalter goes in again. We go back to how they're calling the game. She's aggressive. She looks for that contact going up. She gets the call. Now she's shooting free throws.
Well, and if we're only going to have one call that I disagree with all night, and I'm not very smart, that's going to be a pretty good thing. As looks like Yarn checks in, Kupfer's out, as well as Hancock's out. So Coach Brogan resting his senior Taylor Hancock, who's been the heart and soul of this team. Denhalter puts up her second. It is good.
Hancock was guarding Curtis there, so a little bit smaller, quicker girl on her. Now we go back. Now nobody's got her.
Looks like they are doing something defensively, so Claire's going to get it. Claire's going to get whistled for the foul. and Curtis is going to go to the line. And it looks like right now the Lobos are content to let Curtis beat him at the line.
Well, this is another one of those where, you know, I don't think that Claire could do much more than what she did. She stood straight up.
If she doesn't move her feet, it's a foul. If she moves her feet, it's a foul. Yeah. Curtis's first free throw is no good. Goes off the side. Kupfer checks in. He's checking in for Claire, and that is because Claire does have 2 fouls. The Lobos have committed their 5th. They are putting the Warriors in the bonus. Yep. So that's something to watch for with 2 minutes and 20 seconds left. 26-21 is your score.
You know, this is going to be a big this is a big game for Curtis. She's a freshman. She's never played on this stage before. We'll see how mentally she holds up through this big game like this.
I agree with you, and I'm going to go to your point after that because I think it's a great point. As we get the Lobos with the ball, as Denhalter's going to drive, Denhalter's going to put it up and in. She's going to be fouled. Denhalter's going to shoot 2 again. I will say, though, if there's one place that's going to prepare a freshman to play like she's played this year, it's going to be playing in the 3A North that she's been playing in. Page, Monument Valley, Ganado, Tuba City, Chinle. Big facilities like this, and I think it's going to make a huge factor as Denhalter makes her first one.
Denhalter, so we talked about in the last game, you know, free throws being so important. And where we're seeing a lot of stuff going to the basket, a lot of shots, you're going to see that we're going to see a lot of free throws. Free throws going to be important here. Again, Coach Brogan going with the substitute for the shooter on the other end to try to set up the press maybe again.
And it's off the mark. Denhalter misses it. So, but there goes Bryn Kupfer. They're going to get a jump ball, and that's going to go back to the Lobos. And as an official, I think you got to be. We're going to take a timeout. This is Shola Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 worldwide on iTalk106.7.com.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there, and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
Want to go skiing or snowboarding? Visit our friendly Honda Outdoor Sports. We offer skis, snowboards, and helmet rentals, custom footbeds, ski and snowboard repairs, as well as retail shopping for your snow gear, goggles, beanies, snow tubing, and even ice fishing supplies. We have all you need to prepare you for the outdoors. We welcome you to Honda Outdoor Sports, located 1 mile west of the casino.
Welcome back, Shola Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 worldwide on iTalk 106.com. As we go into our media timeout here, the Tuba City Warriors are set ready to go, but Coach Brogan taking every last ounce of that. And during the timeout, folks, we had a chance to talk about the environment here tonight. And I would say, without much hesitation, we're about 80% full here at Arizona Veterans Memorial Coliseum. 75 for sure, but probably 80%. And a lot of these fans have been here all day and been cheering on their teams. We've seen a lot of good basketball, and it's going to culminate tonight with the Copper boys. But right now we're in the Copper girls, and this crowd's going to clear out, and it's not going to be much like this right now. So as the Lobos are going to inbound, as they were looking out, and Coach Brogan pointed something out, and the officials did move the out-of-bounds spot. Yeah. And now Hancock gets on the inbound.
I think he set something up out of the timeout thinking that that's where the ball was going to be.
As Hancock gets it, Hancock over to West. West now was looking inside, but now she's got to put it on the court. Back to Hancock. Minute 52 left, 27-22. Over now to Nichols. Nichols back to Hancock. Inside to Kupfer. Kupfer is going to be fouled. Yeah. And that's one that, you know, reaching through. And they're going to call it a hold, which what would you have called that?
That should have been a push.
A push hold, but
I mean, her through the back.
It's a foul. It doesn't matter, but he's going to put it on the court. Gives it to Hancock. Taylor Hancock with the ball, 30 on the shot clock. Enough time. Hancock's going to go. She's going to drive. She's going to put it up, except they're going to whistle and say there was no foul. However, I believe that's Tuba City's 5th team, which means we're at 2 shots, which means Hancock is going to go to the line to shoot 2.
That was nice, aggressive play by Hancock where, they were doing a lot of passing around the perimeter. She sees a little bit of a corner to turn. She turns that corner really quick, puts the ball on the ground, gets the bump, doesn't get the and one, but she's at the free throw line for 2 shots. And
she misses her first one. And, Taylor all year is never the high point scorer. But yet we call her name so much, and she is so critical. That last year's state championship team and this year's team play in this Copper tournament. So Hancock, an amazing senior. She will absolutely be missed. Her second free throw's up. It is good.
Yeah. Lots of energy. She brings lots of energy. Here we see the full court press come back up.
I think Coach Brogan's going to take it with 1:30 left, up 28-22, 6-point lead. The ball is now held by Begay. Begay puts up a 3-point shot. That's going to be no good. It is rebounded by Jana West. West over now to Talman. Talman sends it over on the far side. I didn't see who got it. It's going to be a 3-point shot on the way. No good. Rebound West. West to Hancock. Hancock looking. Now Hancock slows it up, picks up her dribble, gives it to West. West now brings it out. Now she's at the outside of the arc. Back to Hancock. Hancock over now to Nichols. Nichols looking left, looking right. Now over to Kupfer. Kupfer fakes. Now she drives. Now she sends it out to Hancock.
Whoa.
And they're going to call Kupfer for the travel, and I saw her slide just a little bit.
She slid, but there was also a lot of arm grabbed on that one. So it could have gone either. I thought
it is what it is.
I thought they were going to call it a foul, but
I actually thought it was a travel. I was watching the ball, and then I saw her feet slide. So anyway, ball's inbounded to Curtis. Curtis, 56 seconds left, down 28-22. A golden chance for Tuba City to get right back in this one with a bucket to go into halftime, either tied or down. That's going to be a 3. No, that's only a 2-pointer as Talman puts up a 2-point shot. Talman with 6 in this quarter as the shot clock is still active. 28-24.
Snowflake went under the screen, gave her the open shot. Coach Brogan, he'll live with that shot. If they can make that shot all night long, then they deserve to win.
Ball goes inside to Kupfer. Kupfer spin. Kupfer puts it up. It's no good. She is fouled. So Bryn Kupfer going to go to the line, the junior. Now, Bryn Kupfer, I don't know Bryn very well, I know, but Bryn Kupfer is actually going to compete in the heptathlon this year. And according to the track coach, if you know the track program at Snowflake, that she has a chance to be state level in the decathlon. So just a phenomenal athlete.
Yeah, and at this level of basketball, when you're looking at the 3A, 2A, whatever you want to call it at this point.
The Copper.
Yeah. Give me 5 athletes over 5 basketball players.
See, that's interesting because I've had this conversation with a few people, and there's a split between that. That's a very good point because right now there are ball players and there are athletes. Yeah. As Kupfer's second free throw is good, so she's perfect from the line as the ball's going to be inbounded to Curtis. 30-24, Lobos on top. Shot clock is off. 20 seconds left. As here comes Curtis. Curtis left, Curtis right. Ooh. Now Curtis drives as she's going to be fouled by West. That's going to be West's second personal. And they are going to put Layla Curtis at the line to shoot another 2.
I hate criticizing officials because I know it's a hard job. I've been out there. But, man, that was a bad screen. They let Hancock really get hammered. There has been a little bit of that.
I agree, Shane. I've seen a little bit of it in the backcourt. Curtis's first free throw is good. So 30-25, 5-point lead for the Lobos. Claire and Denhalter are in the game,
yeah,
and I
don't
think
know
that
if I would put either of those 2 in.
I'm a little worried about that too, but
2 fouls on each of them.
There are 2 fouls on each of them. Here's Curtis' second free throw, 14.8 seconds left. Curtis is good. As Curtis's points have come a lot from free throws. Here's Denhalter. Denhalter goes to Claire. Crowd wants to travel. I didn't see that one.
That was a
double dribble. As Kupfer picked it up.
Right now, this is what I do. I would get Claire and Denhalter out of there, which it looks like he's going to do. He's trading defense for offense.
Well, he's trading defense because he's going, but he's leaving West in there.
Nope, he's bringing those 2 girls
he's bringing,
out.
Yep, he is. Okay.
Hey, the coach is smart, always smarter than us.
Usually the officials are too. We just get to sit back but people say, well, if you don't like it, put on the stripes. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 3-point on its way.
Wow.
Bank shot good. Talman. As we're going to go into halftime, a 30-29 game. The Lobos are on top. We'll come back and give you our Honda Ski and Outdoor halftime show. This is Shola Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Sholo Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at sholoford.com. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint now has 3 locations to serve you: Snowflake, Lakeside, and now Sholo. And with over 85 years combined experience in auto glass and over 40 years of combined experience in window tint, you can trust the experts at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint with your vehicle. Call them today.
Just call 536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Northland Pioneer College is cheering for you on and off the field. Secure a win by enrolling in college courses at NPC. Earn college credits in high school, learn a new skill or trade. Complete classes that will transfer to any Arizona university. NPC has 3 new bachelor's degree programs and over 100 associate degrees, certificates, and areas of study to choose from. The playing field for your future is wide open. Take a shot and score big by enrolling in classes at NPC. Northland Pioneer College. Your journey starts here.
At Summit Healthcare, you'll find a level of care you might not expect from a rural hospital. We've recently received 5 stars from CMS, a prestigious ranking that less than 5% of facilities in Arizona earned. Our cancer center has proven its level of advanced care with a national accreditation from the Commission on Cancer. And we continue to add more doctors and services so that you don't have to leave the mountain to find the care you need. At Summit Healthcare, we're elevating care here at home.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Sholo Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at sholoford.com.
You have a vision, a brand to build, a message to share? You need signs that turn heads, apparel that makes a statement, banners that grab attention, and business cards to leave a lasting impression. Your success starts with the right tools. That's where we come in. Allegra Sholo brings your ideas to life with custom designs and top quality products, helping you stand out and grow your brand. Let's make something amazing together. Call Allegra Sholo today.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
Want to go skiing or snowboarding? Visit our friendly Honda Outdoor Sports. We offer skis, snowboards, and helmet rentals, custom footbeds, ski and snowboard repairs, as well as retail shopping for your snow gear. Goggles, beanie pairs, as well as retail shopping for your snow gear. Goggles, beanies, snow tubing, and even ice fishing supplies. We have all you need to prepare you for the outdoors. We welcome you to Honda Outdoor Sports, located 1 mile west of the casino. West of the casino.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Sholo Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at sholoford.com. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint now has 3 locations to serve you: Snowflake, Lakeside, and now Sholo. And with over 85 years combined experience in auto glass and over 40 years of combined experience in window tint, you can trust the experts at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint with your vehicle. Call them today.
Just call 536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
Hi, this is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 1067 worldwide on iTalk1067.com. Here at halftime of the Copper State Girls State Championship between Snowflake Lobos and Tuba City Warriors. Score at halftime, Tuba City 29, Snowflake 30. And a look at some of the statistics while we're here watching the three-point challenge go on. Overall, very evenly matched. We have Snowflake shooting at 47.6% from the field. Tuba City shooting 40% from the three-point line. Tuba City shooting 37.5%. Snowflake's 33.3%. Free throw percentage, again, very even. 66% from the line for Snowflake and Tuba City at 54%. A couple of things that rebound-wise, very equal also. 18 rebounds total for Tuba City, 11 for Snowflake. Big discrepancy, however, in the rebounds from Tuba City. They have offensively 8 rebounds where Snowflake only has 2. So Snowflake giving up a little bit of extra opportunity to the Warriors, and they are taking advantage of that. We also, another discrepancy is points in the paint. Snowflake has 16, while Tuba City has 6. Again, this is the Honda Ski and Outdoor Sports Store halftime show. For the best selection of hiking, camping, hunting, and fishing gear, go to the Honda Ski and Outdoor Show south of Pine Top on Highway 260, just before you get to the Honda Casino. All right, we're going to get Mr. Hewish back here, talk a little bit about what's been going on in the first half. So we went over some of the statistics I looked over really quick. One of the big discrepancies, number one, points in the paint. Snowflake at 16, Tuba City at 8. Offensive rebounds, Tuba City's got 8, while Snowflake's only got 2.
That's offensive rebounds. Wow.
Offensive rebounds, yeah. So, I used to always hear from my grandpa was big. He's in the Coaches Hall of Fame, big coach or big time coach way back in the day, and he always talked about offensive rebounds. He says if you shoot 50% from the field, you get 8 rebounds. That's automatically you're gonna
it's the field goal percentage. 40 for Tuba and 47 for Snowflake. That kind of is perfect with what our score is.
Yeah.
The 3-point, 2 for 6 and 3 for 8, it's almost been negated.
Yeah, well, even look at the amount of shots, 25 shots total for Tuba City from the field, 21 from Snowflake, so very evenly matched.
Turnovers looks evenly matched too.
Yeah, and like I say, it's reflecting on the scoreboard. So
7 steals for Snowflake, 5 for Tuba. I mean, the stats are exactly where our score should be.
Yeah.
As we're watching some of the festivities here, as it looks like one of the Fort Thomas young ladies competing in a 3-point shootout.
Yeah, we've had a couple of them. Kind of an interesting, longer halftime than we're expecting, but
that's okay too. So, Shane, as I'm going back over this, I gonna say Curtis has 2, 4, 6, 8 trips, 4 trips to the line, and she's got 1 field goal for 2 points. If they want to win, she's going to have to get more involved, but she may be involved by just shooting those free throws.
Yeah. So what I was looking at and watching was the way Coach Brogan is defending her. It's not a box and one. They're playing straight man-to-man, but when you watch the man-to-man, everybody else is being help side defense. Her defender is right on her all the time, right in her face, almost like Little League basketball, where you stick to your man all the time, right in their face, and that's what her defender is doing. They're not helping out with anybody else. That's their defender. But the other 4 girls on the floor, they are giving that help defense, sagging into the middle, clogging things up.
Well, and you notice that too because there's been twice now she's dished, and they weren't even expecting it because all year she's driven and put it up and in. So,
yeah, I think it's a great game plan to come out with. It's really flustered her. I think the other thing that we're seeing on the other side, number one, is patience from Snowflake. They're being patient when they need to be, but they're also running it. And I think you've got to make her work on the other end. So whoever she's guarding has to make her work on defense.
So let me ask you this. So how much, because it doesn't to me look like Snowflake is even close to moving out from this rotation that Coach Brogan has going. Tuba City is settled in to their starters and 2 off the bench. Is fatigue going to be a factor? Or are we down low enough at sea level, whatever? What's your thoughts on that?
I think there's 2 things that you got to look at. Number one is, fatigue. Fatigue can come because, you get here, you got a lot of adrenaline going, you get through that first half and tired. You get lazy, right? Start picking up fouls. So if they start picking up more and more fouls, they get into foul trouble, then that can also work against them. So those are things you have to watch for. Coming into the second half, who's gonna be the better condition? Who's not gonna start to get lazy on defense? Like I say, we've already got 2 girls from Snowflake with two fouls. We saw that Coach Brogan's very aware of that.
Yes.
He pulled him in and out there the last 30 seconds of the first half to make sure that they didn't pick up a third one. So I think going forward, that can become a factor. But Tuba is not doing.
They're not going away. They're going to be. It's going to be a close game. I don't see anyone pulling away this half by more than maybe 8, and the other team could come right back on that.
Yeah.
So, something else I wanted one left, and that's right after West hit that second 3-pointer. My point going to that is, West put them ahead by 10. Tuba City clawed back, but as they went on about a 4-minute dry spell in that quarter, but then put up 17 in that quarter. Snowflake has got to be consistent with scoring points.
Correct.
It's huge.
Yeah, and it's kind of come in, like you're saying, in runs. They make a run and then they come back and then they don't, and then they make a run and then they don't. And so
they seem to struggle during that run.
Yeah. Yeah, they weren't easy. They definitely weren't easy. Like say those 2 3-pointers in a row, that was big.
It was big, very
big. I think
big.
if you don't have those, 3 3-pointers in a row almost, I think.
Yes, well.
If you don't have that, then, we're definitely looking at a different game. So the 3, and we talked about this pregame, you don't want to live and die by the 3-pointer.
No.
In championship games, you definitely do not want to lose, because one cold quarter can really do you in.
Well, and it's the point of the year where you can't allow that to happen. Yeah. So.
Well, we saw it in the boys' game, where the boys from Snowflake, more likely you're going to die from it because nerves, fatigue,
crowd,
all of those things. Yeah,
momentum.
Crowd.
Momentum's a dangerous thing in any sport. Yeah. So, folks, we're going to go ahead and end our Honda Ski and Outdoor halftime show for the best section of hiking. Momentum's a dangerous thing in any sport. Yeah. So, folks, we're going to go ahead and end our Honda Ski and Outdoor halftime show for the best section of hiking, camping, hunting, fishing gear. Go to the Honda Ski and Outdoor store, south of Pine Top on Highway 260, just before the Honda Casino. Honda Ski and Outdoor the Casino. Honda Ski and Outdoor the Shosholo Forge presentation of high school basketball. On iTalk 1 of the Shosholo Forge presentation of high school basketball. On iTalk 1067 worldwide. On iTalk 1067 worldwide. On iTalk 1067.com.
This has been iTalk
7.com.
This has been iTalk 1067's presentation of the Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store halftime show.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Northland Pioneer College is cheering for you on and off the field. Secure a win by enrolling in college courses at NPC. Earn college credits in high school, learn a new skill or trade. Complete classes that will transfer to any Arizona university. NPC has 3 new bachelor's degree programs and over 100 associate degrees, certificates, and areas of study to choose from. The playing field for your future is wide open. Take a shot and score big by enrolling in classes at NPC. Northland Pioneer College. Your journey starts here.
At Summit Healthcare, you'll find a level of care you might not expect from a rural hospital. We've recently received 5 stars from CMS, a prestigious ranking that less than 5% of facilities in Arizona earned. Our cancer center has proven its level of advanced care with a national accreditation from the Commission on Cancer. And we continue to add more doctors and services so that you don't have to leave the mountain to find the care you need. At Summit Healthcare, we're elevating care here at home.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Sholo Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at SholoFord.com.
You have a vision, a brand to build, a message to share? You need signs that turn heads, apparel that makes a statement, banners that grab attention, and business cards to leave a lasting impression. Your success starts with the right tools. That's where we come in. Allegra Sholo brings your ideas to life with custom designs and top quality products, helping you stand out and grow your brand. Let's make something amazing together. Call Allegra Sholo today.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
Want to go skiing or snowboarding? Visit our friendly Honda Outdoor Sports. We offer skis, snowboards, and helmet rentals, custom footbeds, ski and snowboard repairs, as well as retail shopping for your snow gear, goggles, beanies, snow tubing, and even ice fishing supplies. We have all you need to prepare you for the outdoors. We welcome you to Honda Outdoor Sports, located 1 mile west of the casino.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Sholo Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at SholoFord.com. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint now has 3 locations to serve you. Snowflake, Lakeside, and now Sholo. And with over 85 years combined experience in auto glass and over 40 years of combined experience in window tint, you can trust the experts at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint with your vehicle. Call them today.
Just call 536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Northland Northland Pioneer College is cheering for you on and off the field. Secure a win by enrolling in college courses at NPC. Earn college credits in high school, learn a new skill or trade. Complete classes that will transfer to any Arizona university. NPC has 3 new bachelor's degree programs and over 100 associate degrees, certificates, and areas of study to choose from. The playing field for your future is wide open. Take a shot and score big by enrolling in classes at NPC, Northland Pioneer College. Your journey starts here.
At Summit Healthcare, you'll find a level of care you might not expect from a rural hospital. We've recently received 5 stars from CMS, a prestigious ranking that less than 5% of facilities in Arizona earned. Our cancer center has proven its level of advanced care with a national accreditation from the Commission on Cancer. And we continue to add more doctors and services so that you don't have to leave the mountain to find the care you need. At Summit Healthcare, we're elevating care here at home.
Welcome back, Show Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7, with the festivities being this, the Copper Open, the three-point shooting contest, as well as honoring some of the past teams. Both of them happen to be Tuba City Warriors, former champions from 2001 as well as 1976. And so they were welcomed as well out onto the court. So we had a little bit of delay in halftime. There's been 3 minutes put on the clock. There's about 2.5 left. So as we look forward to the second half, we're going to look at more of the same from each team. I think we're going to have a neck-and-neck battle, and it's going to come down to, I don't want to say it's going to come down to who has the ball last, because that's an interesting situation, but it's going to come down to, I think, who can play defense better than the other team in this second half. The crowd is definitely favoring the Warriors, and any kind of momentum the Warriors get is going to not be good for these Snowflake Lobos. The Lobos, any kind of momentum they do get to take the crowd out of the game is going to be huge. As we get set with 2 minutes left on the clock, what kind of a 30-minute halftime that we had, Shane, is going to, which team, does it even affect either team? Are we just?
I don't think it does. I don't think it affects either team. I think it maybe Snowflake, because you get the crowd kind of at a lull. You know?
So you think it bodes into Snowflake's favor?
Yeah.
I was thinking the exact same thing.
Yeah, just because, you know, I mean, they hit that three-pointer at the end. The crowd gets like, okay, halftime.
Yeah, the momentum.
Now we sit, now we wait, now we sit, now we wait. You know, now we go to the concession stand. We get, you know, it's kind of reorganizing things. So
and the Lobos go back in. Essentially, it's 30-29. So we're going to say, you know, the old coach adage, 0-0, 0-0.
Exactly.
Well, it basically is, because I don't see, I mean, this could be a one-point game, but that would mean, you know, teams neck and neck, and we'll see. But I'm actually surprised after how we started off the first quarter and the second quarter that we are at 30-29.
Yeah.
I thought we were going to be 40-39 as a final score.
Yeah, no, it's, and I think too, you know, you've got to start back to where we talked about before. Early on, you got to get the crowd out of the game. And I think, you know, when you talk about what does it come down to win these types of games, I think a couple of things. Number one, free throws.
Yep.
Who can make free throws, especially in the fourth quarter? Number one. Number two, we talked about this rebounding. All right, extra possession. I think it, you know, when you've got two teams that are so good like this, it's who's going to put forth that hustle, who's going to out-hustle the other.
Well, I think you also got to look at is maybe who's going to step up. Who's the player, and I'm not talking about in a huge role. You know, we talked about that ALA West Foothill Snowflake boys game where Irvin King had like 8 points on the night, but he hit 2 critical threes, and how that came about. So, folks, we're ready as it starts our Northland Pioneer College degrees in business education, Northland Pioneer College, as the possession favors Tuba. The ball's inbounded to Curtis. Curtis sends it over to Lee. Now back to Talman. As now in the hands of Curtis. Curtis now guarded by Hancock. She goes left, see what Snowflake does.
Defense by Hancock, but you saw that she didn't really have anywhere to go because the sagging defense was right in front of her.
As Tuba comes out in a man-to-man, the Warriors. Rebounds given to Lee. Lee's going to push it forward as Lee looks for the middle of the lane. She's going to drive. She's going to put an errant shot. That's going to give Tuba City their first lead of the ball game. 31-30.
Little Euro sidestep there to get around West.
It was a great job to get in, and credit West for not stepping forward and getting another foul. As ball goes into Kupfer, Kupfer's kind of knocked around a little bit. Back out to West, to Hancock, to Yarn, to Denhalter. Denhalter's going to drive. Denhalter's going to put it up, and it's going to be no good. It's going to be rebounded by the Warriors. Here come the Warriors. Ball's in the hands of Taya Klitzo. Now back to Begay. Begay drives, puts it up. That's going to be no good. She is going to be fouled and going to go to the line to shoot two.
Wow.
And there's that momentum, Shane, we talked about, and it is scary.
That's the third
right now if you're a Lobo.
That's her third. They called it on her.
They called that on Raya?
Yeah, I'm wondering a little bit myself. She was behind the player.
Unless it was a reach in, which it could have been.
No, he said he pushed her.
So that's Denhalter's third or fourth?
Third.
That's her third.
So we'll see what Brogan, he's talking to his assistants, trying to decide what he wants to do here.
32-30, Warriors on top as Begay makes her first free throw. Second free throw by Begay, it's up, it is good. Hancock with the ball. Looks like Josie Clare possibly going to check in. Hancock to Yarn, 33-30, and here's that crowd.
Yep. Exactly.
As Yarn gives it to West. West puts it up and in. West lays it right up and in. 2 points, Raynell West.
West got in there, bodied her up, had her on her backside, made the easy shot.
As Curtis steps right inside the line, she puts it down. It is only a two-pointer as she steps right inside the line. It's 35-32. The Warriors are on top of the Lobos.
It's just a great stop and shoot. They didn't get up on her right away. She took advantage of it.
Denhalter with the ball. Denhalter now looks to go to her left. It's knocked out of her hands as Curtis is on her, and we're going to get a foul on Curtis. And that's going to be her first personal. As here comes Claire.
Yeah, but
Claire checks in for Kupfer.
Wow, I'm surprised he's not.
I thought the same thing. I thought it was going to be for Denhalter.
Yeah.
Lobos down 3. They are going to inbound. Hancock backcourt now to Denhalter. Denhalter gets instructions from Coach Brogan. Now Denhalter goes to her right. And the ball's knocked away, but it's gathered back in by West to Denhalter. Denhalter now goes to her left. She goes inside to Yarn. Yarn somehow gets it after being knocked. Yarn goes, puts it up and in. As Yarn and I believe that is Begay collide, Warriors get the ball back. Forward now to Lee. Lee at the top of the key. Lee now drives. Lee puts it up. That's going to be good. Raquel Lee, 2 points.
She got a nice first step around West. West couldn't recover. The good thing is West didn't foul.
5-point lead by the Warriors as Kupfer's going to check back in. Hancock over to Denhalter. And the crowd is into it, and it's going to be scary. Ball set out to Yarn. Yarn, three-pointer on its way. Comfort Fit Dentures. Three-point shot. A.J. Yarn and Coach Brogan wants to talk about it. We're going to take a break. This is Shola Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 or worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Sholo Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at sholoford.com.
You have a vision, a brand to build, a message to share. You need signs that turn heads, apparel that makes a statement, banners that grab attention, and business cards to leave a lasting impression. Your success starts with the right tools. That's where we come in. Allegra Sholo brings your ideas to life with custom designs and top quality products, helping you stand out and grow your brand. Let's make something amazing together. Call Allegra Sholo today.
Welcome back. Shola Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 worldwide on iTalk1067.com as the Tuba City Warriors up 37-35. Now inbound the ball. The ball's inbounded to Talman. Talman picked up by Yarn. Now over to Lee. Lee at the top of the key. Gives it now to Begay. Begay drives. Begay puts it up. Whistle, and we're going to have an on-the-ground foul. That is going to be the second team foul of the Lobos. And
it's Josie Clare, I believe. That's her third, right?
That is the second team foul. It is Josie's third.
Well,
we got something right in the book, as Curtis is going to inbound.
Yeah. What happened was that when they're going underneath those screens, they're giving Tuba City a running start at the basket, and then they're trying to get in front of them. They're picking up those easy fouls.
Ball's inbounded to Begay. It ends over on the far side to Lee. Lee now to Curtis. Curtis spins, drives, puts it up. That's going to be no good. Hancock, as we're going to have blocking foul, and that's going to go against Begay. As Hancock was trying to move around, Begay was there kind of shell-shocked and tried to get out of her way, but moved right into her. She thought Hancock was going to cut. Just a bad decision by Begay, and that's going to be Lobo ball. Lobos are down 2, 37-35.
You hate those fouls as a coach 94 feet from the basket. You know, they drive you crazy.
Ball's now to Yarn. Yarn thought about a three. Now she sends it inside to Kupfer. Kupfer, spin around jumper, good. Bryn Kupfer for the Lobos.
Great by Kupfer, great pass inside, executed really well.
4 minutes and 20 seconds left. We are tied at 37. Here's Curtis. Curtis puts up a shot. That's going to be no good. Rebound. It's Denhalter. Denhalter has to go between her legs and bring it back out.
Numbers.
As we have a whistle and we have a foul, and I believe they're going to call that on Begay. As that's one of those that, again, that's one of those ones where it's just a little collision, but when you're the defender and it's like that, you are at fault, which we talked about earlier.
Yeah, Denhalter's moving fast coming down there. She's, you know, the defender only has one option, that's to step in front of her.
But it's on the ground, and it's almost like, yeah, the Lobos get a reset, but they do get a fresh shot clock, so 4 minutes and 9 seconds left. We're tied at 37. Lobos with the fresh shot clock. Hancock to inbound. As Hancock goes to Denhalter, and it's going to sit and stay, as I thought Denhalter might have knocked that one out, as so did the Tuba City faithful.
Yeah. Well, of course they're going to think that. They think everything's out on
They call them fans.
I can understand.
They call them fans, but it is short for fanatics, as the ball goes to the corner to Yarn. Yarn over to Claire. And I mean that with all fans.
Yep.
Claire with the ball. Claire, Hancock. Hancock at the top of the key now. Hancock looks to drive. She gives it to Yarn now. Yarn drives the lane, puts it up. It's going to be no good. As she goes off the backboard, but it hits the side of the rim on its way. No good. 37 all. 3 minutes and 47 seconds left. Tuba with the ball. As we get a steal now. As it's knocked away from West. Here comes Josie Claire. Down, to Josie Claire. Lobos have the lead.
Great defense, get the ball, execute, finish at the end.
And Taylor Hancock is sticking right with Layla Curtis as we speak. But the ball does go forward to Lee. Lee off the mark, although we're going to get a whistle, and it's going to be a jump ball. It's going to go back to the Lobos. As we're going to get a whistle, we're going to get a timeout. We're going to go ahead and take it to the Shola Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk106.7.com.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there, and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
Want to go skiing or snowboarding? Visit our friendly Honda Outdoor Sports. We offer skis, snowboards, and helmet rentals, custom footbeds, ski and snowboard repairs, as well as retail shopping for your snow gear, goggles, beanies, snow tubing, and even ice fishing supplies. We have all you need to prepare you for the outdoors. We welcome you to Honda Outdoor Sports, located 1 mile west of the casino.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Sholo Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at sholoford.com.
Welcome back, Shola Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk106.7.com. As we go into a timeout, and it was a media timeout, so neither team took it. And right now, even though Snowflake does have the lead, the momentum is favoring the Tuba City Warriors and this crowd. Like I said, the crowd is not hostile. They are absolutely cheering on their team, though. And a lot of A lot of fans from Page and a lot of fans from Window Rock have stayed around to cheer on either the Lobos or the Warriors. I've seen a couple red shirts with standing up when the Lobos score, so it's going to be Lobo ball, 39-37 with 3 men cutting into Denhalter. Denhalter puts it up. It's going to be no good. Rebound is Denhalter. We get a whistle, and it's a jump ball, and the jump ball is going to go back to Snowflake. I must have missed a jump ball somewhere.
Well, there's been about 20 of them, so
right.
not hard to lose.
I had marked in my book that is Tuba City ball.
Yeah, it should be.
It is Tuba City ball. Okay, so I'm not smart, and I figured that one out, so we're going to get this right here, and that's okay. Because I don't think,
well, I think coming out of the timeout was a jump ball, wasn't it?
I don't think so. I think it was a media timeout. They had a break and they cut it, but I don't know.
I thought that was a jump ball there. I don't know.
It is going to be green ball, and that is not the officials' fault. No. The officials have their extra whistle. They move pockets, and they had it right. And so the table had it wrong, but everybody makes mistakes because, you know, I make a ton of them. The Warriors down 2 are going to inbound as we get some debris on the floor. And we got blood on the floor, so we're going to take a timeout. The Show LaForge presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint now has 3 locations to serve you. Snowflake, Lakeside, and now Sholo. And with over 85 years combined experience in auto glass and over 40 years of combined experience in window tint, you can trust the experts at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint with your vehicle. Call them today.
Just call 536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
Welcome back to Show LaForge presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 worldwide and iTalk1067.com as the Warriors now will inbound the ball. Curtis to inbound. Curtis throws it forward to Talman. Talman down the court guarded by Yarn. Talman spins. Now back out. 3-point on its way. No good. Rebound. Warriors. It's going to go out of bounds, and they're going to say the Warriors went out of bounds as I don't know if you saw that, Shane, but Bryn Kupfer was boxing out at the 3-point line, and the girl was expecting to be boxed out. Everything was clean about that.
And they both laughed.
And they both laughed about it.
She tried to help her up.
As Hancock has the ball, Hancock goes to Kupfer. Kupfer's at the top of the key. Now to Denhalter. Denhalter to her left. Now she travels, and I thought I saw that extra step there. As now number 32, Tia Lincoln checks in, and she's going to check in for Lee, Raquel Lee. 39-37.
Denhalter had a good move across there. She just took one too many steps.
As Denhalter goes and knocks the ball out of bounds, it's going to be Warriors ball again, but credit Denhalter on some tenacious defense as the inbound was intended for Klitzo.
But that's one, if she gets that 4th foul down there at 94 feet, that's not good.
As here comes Curtis. Curtis is going to lose the ball, but she's going to gain it right back in as she's now being guarded by Hancock. Curtis now brings it out. Lots of time on the shot clock. 2 minutes and 26 seconds left in the quarter. That's going to go to Talman. Back out now to...
She traveled.
That's going to be to Lincoln, and Lincoln's going to walk.
She just got a little...
And she caught that ball and a little jumpy.
Yeah. Yep, didn't she just, was she the one that just came in? I thought she had just
She did, and she's replaced by, is it Cini or Cini?
That could be nerves there.
What do you got as number 15? Is that Cini?
Cini, yeah.
Lobos with the ball. Yarn over to Hancock. Hancock now back to Denhalter. Denhalter, 3-pointer on its way. No good. Rebound, Josie. Josie Claire. Rebound, Kupfer. Kupfer, good. Bryn Kupfer. 2 points for the Lobos.
That's what we're talking about. Offensive rebound or defense. Offensive rebounds really important.
Here's Curtis. Curtis now dishes it off underneath, and she's going to dish it off. And I think she's dished it off to Cini. Cini puts it back up. It's going to be no good. However, she's going to be fouled, and they're going to call that on Yarn. That's going to be Yarn's 3rd. That's something to watch for, too. As Cini's going to go to the line to shoot, too. 41-37. Lobos on top. First free throw is good.
Yeah, Yarn's done a really good job on defense, but Hancock is really She's been kind of exclusively guarding Curtis this half.
She has. She's
the
done
last
very well.
little bit, and she has really slowed her down.
Second free throw is no good. Claire reaches for it. Denhalter gets it, though. As Denhalter's going down, they're pushing it. It's a 3-on-2. It goes to Kupfer. It's going to go off Kupfer's hand. She wasn't expecting the pass. It goes out of bounds in the corner. It's going to go back to the Warriors. 41-38. Lobos on top.
That goes back to your fundamentals. Go to the elbow, make the jump stop, and make a pass. Don't just throw it on the run.
As now the Warriors get it, and Denhalter tries to go for the steal now. Denhalter's now taken out, but gets herself back in. Ball's now in the hands of Talman. Back to Curtis. Curtis guarded by Hancock. Curtis makes a move. She drives. No good. Rebound. Rebound Klitzo. 2 points.
Offensive rebounds. You get that.
Huge.
It's a backbreaker. You make a stop. You give that up, and they get an easy 2 points.
41-40. Give and go to Denhalter. Denhalter puts it in. She has it knocked away by Curtis. Denhalter is blocked by Curtis. Here come the Warriors. Warriors with a chance for the lead, but Bryn Kupfer has something to say about that. Kupfer now going. Now Kupfer drives the lane. She puts it up. That's going to be good. Bryn Kupfer, 2 points.
We talked about her being a great athlete. She took it end to end, went right by everybody really fast.
As Cindy's going to come down and put it up, she's going to be fouled by Kupfer. I think that's actually Kupfer's second. I think I missed one on her. It is first, but it's the fourth team with 51 seconds left, so you don't want to put any unnecessary at the line. As Cini at the line. Cini, we just heard it pronounced. I apologize to her as she misses her first one, but when your name's spelled H-U-I-S-H, not a lot of people know that one either. Walker, that's a little bit different.
I've never had problems with, not knowing my lesson. Now, here we see Coach Berg, he's bringing Denhalter out.
That extra break with the time.
Give her a little bit of a break. Also takes out Yarn.
The second free throw is no good, and that's going to be Josie Claire with the rebound. Josie back to Hancock. As they're taping up Denhalter, she does have some blood. Kupfer goes into West. West tries to, as West is tripped up. Crowd wanted a foul. Now Nichols with it. Nichols to Claire. Now Claire's going to drive. Claire puts it up. It's going to be no good. Claire's going to reach for her own rebound. She's going to knock it out, but they're going to say it went out on Tuba City. Therefore, it's going to be Lobo ball up 43-40 with 29 seconds left, but the shot clock is off. So the Lobos do get a fresh shot clock as Justice Nez is going to check in.
I don't know if
for Tuba City.
Did the ball hit? Oh, yeah, it did hit the rim on the initial shot. That's
inbound is the Kupfer. Kupfer, three-point shot on its way. No good. West with the rebound. West puts it right back up and in. Raynell West.
There we go. Offensive rebound. She gets a second chance. She capitalizes.
As Tuba wanted a three, that was Nez wanted a three. Now she kicks it back out to Klitzo. No, to Talman. Over on the far side to Cini. Back out now to Curtis. Curtis, 6 seconds, 5 seconds. She spins. She puts it up. That's going to be good. Layla Curtis, 2 points. And that's going to be the quarter. We go to the fourth quarter with the Snowflake Lobos up 45-42. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Northland Pioneer College is cheering for you on and off the field. Secure a win by enrolling in college courses at NPC. Earn college credits in high school, learn a new skill or trade. Complete classes that will transfer to any Arizona university. NPC has 3 new bachelor's degree programs and over 100 associate degrees, certificates, and areas of study to choose from. The playing field for your future is wide open. Take a shot and score big by enrolling in classes at NPC. Northland Pioneer College. Your journey starts here.
At Summit Healthcare, you'll find a level of care you might not expect from a rural hospital. We've recently received 5 stars from CMS, a prestigious ranking that less than 5% of facilities in Arizona earned. Our Cancer Center has proven its level of advanced care with a national accreditation from the Commission on Cancer. And we continue to add more doctors and services so that you don't have to leave the mountain to find the care you need. At Summit Healthcare, we're elevating care here at home.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Sholo Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at sholoford.com.
Welcome back. Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 worldwide on iTalk 106.7 as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. And it is time for our Northland Pioneer College tip-off. When it comes time to tip off your college education, tip it off to the college with the lowest tuition in the state. Now for bachelor's degrees in business education, Northland Pioneer College is the Lobos inbound. Hancock with the ball. Inside to West. West is collapsed on as we're going to need a jump ball. That's going to negate the Lobos possession. And 6 seconds into the quarter, Tuba City will control. Only down 3, 7:54 left.
West had great position. What did she do? She brought the ball down. A little bit low pass, brought the ball down, gives up the
Well, you mentioned earlier they're collapsing with those hands, doing a great job. As forward now to Nez, now to Curtis. Curtis left, right. Now she goes and spins. As she goes off and it's no good, we get a whistle and we get a foul. As the Tuba City fans thought that she was fouled, I saw more of a push.
Yeah, she looked like she pushed off.
Arm.
She did extend the arm a little bit, so.
First free throw is, that's Sini. That is good. 2-point ball game, 45-43, 7:39 left.
Just looking over the stats, I don't see anything that's any kind of a major difference.
Second free throw is good. It's a 1-point ball game. Lobos have the ball. Denhalter with it.
This is scary territory for Snowflake. They got to get the crowd out of it.
As Josie Clare puts up a three-pointer, that's going to be no good. Rebound, Kupfer. Kupfer puts it right back up and in.
Like I say, those are backbreakers. You think you've got to stop. You give up a rebound. They get another shot. That really hurts.
Forward now to Nez. Nez back out to Curtis. Curtis, long range. No good. Rebound. Rebound is Sini. It's blocked by West. It's blocked right into the hands of Tuba City. Blocked into Alexis Tom. Ball gets pushed over. Now a give and go. Tuba up and in. That's good.
Nice give and go.
Alexis Tom, 2 points for Tuba. 47-44. Lobos on top as Yarn has the ball. Yarn left to right now. Yarn kicks it out to Denhalter. That's Claire, excuse me. Claire now to Denhalter. We go up and in. Denhalter puts it up. It's going to be no good. Claire with the rebound. Claire puts it back. It's no good. No good. Curtis with the ball. Curtis with the Warriors. Curtis forward to Sini. Sini up and in. Good.
Might want to get a timeout here.
Lobos with the ball. They're down 1 now as the Warriors have now cut the lead 48 and taken over 48-47. Kupfer with the ball. Kupfer in the corner to Claire. Claire back now to Denhalter. And this crowd is back in the ball game. Now to Yarn. Yarn's going to drive. Yarn's going to lose it. Give us to West. West, 12 seconds on the shot clock. Over to Kupfer. Kupfer puts it right. That's going to go in. Bryn Kupfer, 2 points.
And
we get a timeout. We're going to go ahead and take it to the Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 worldwide on iTalk106.7.com.
You have a vision, a brand to build, a message to share. You need signs that turn heads, apparel that makes a statement, banners that grab attention, and business cards to leave a lasting impression. Your success starts with the right tools. That's where we come in. Allegra Sholo brings your ideas to life with custom designs and top quality products, helping you stand out and grow your brand. Let's make something amazing together. Call Allegra Sholo today.
You've been there waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
Welcome back. Show LaForge's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 worldwide on iTalk1067.com. With just over 6 minutes left. The Lobos up 49-48 as we've had a little bit of a back and forth here.
It's really been a great game. Both teams playing really well. You know, they've both played very fundamental basketball. They've made big shots. They've had runs. Well, just a great game.
I noticed Curtis has not come off the court from what I've seen.
No.
So she's conditioned, ready to go. And Tuba's looking to find her as she does get the ball in the inbounds. She's going to be picked up by Hancock just after half court. Curtis to her left, now to right. Now she looks inside. Ball's kicked away. Kupfer with the ball. Kupfer looking as she looked for Denhalter. Kupfer puts it up and in. No good. Rebound Denhalter. Denhalter puts it back up left hand. Nice. Right side, good. Again, Ryan Denhalter, 2 points.
Offensive rebound. You know, you think you've got the stop. They get the offensive rebound. She gets the easy 2 points.
Well, you mentioned one of the only stat that's glaring in our book, as Tuba City does have the ball, is talk about the points in the paint that you picked out.
Yeah. Snowflake with at the end of the third, 28-16 they were up.
And that's in the paint. So Curtis gives it now. Gives it to Talman. As we get a whistle, we get a travel as Yarn travels after the rebound. That's going to go back to the Warriors.
Didn't see much of a travel there, but, you know.
Aubrey Begay with the ball.
If it looks a little awkward, sometimes it is, sometimes it's not.
Excuse me, now Aubrey Begay checking into the ball game. That's what I meant to say. Tuba City ball is going to be inbounded underneath the basket. And it's kicked out now to Begay. Begay puts it up. It's going to be no good. However, she's going to be fouled.
I think it's going to go at Yarn.
And it's going to go against Yarn, which is her fourth. So let's see what Coach Brogan does with 5 minutes and 15 seconds left. He's going to bring Claire in so he can have Yarn fresh at the end of the game.
Yeah.
And if I'm Yarn, I cannot hesitate here as who's going to the line for Tuba. I believe that's Begay. It is. First one's good.
But you know what we talked about, you know, you've got 5 fouls. This is it. This is your season. Use those 5 fouls. She's been aggressive. You know, I think she's done a great job out there tonight.
Well, there is definitely the Lobo attack has definitely allowed for a lot of free throws tonight. As that free throw's missed, Denhalter grabs the board. Denhalter's going to push it up the court. Now she backs off a little bit. Denhalter looking as Denhalter goes. She drives, kicks it over to Claire. Claire, three-pointer on its way, no good. Rebound is fought for by the Lobos, but it's gathered in by Talman. As Talman's forward to Curtis. Curtis up, and that's going to be good. And that's going to tie the ball game with the chance for Curtis to put him up 1.
Yeah. You know, when you're looking at that type of a play, you're in a bad spot. Hancock really couldn't do much. You've either got to foul to where she's not going to get the basket or let that one go.
Curtis's free throw is no good. It's going to be rebounded by the Warriors. Back to Curtis. Curtis is going to be blocked by Raynell West. It's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to belong to the Warriors. Three-pointer on the way. It's no good. Rebound West.
There you go.
As we're going to get a whistle, we're going to get a foul. And that is one thing I've liked on the emphasis over about the last 5 years is when you come in and just maul your way in to grab that ball, if there's any kind of contact, if it's just the hands, which we've talked about, it's okay. But that came in, and that was definitely a foul. That's going to be the first team foul on Tuba. The Lobos have 3, and that could be something huge. Got to watch that.
Yes.
Hancock
got three team fouls already this half.
Hancock to Claire. Claire back to Denhalter. Denhalter to Hancock over on the far side. Now the give is to Kupfer. Kupfer's looking. Now Kupfer puts it on the floor. She gives it back to Hancock. 18 on the shot clock. Hancock now goes to her left. Hancock brings it to the top of the key. Now kicks it over to Denhalter. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Denhalter's going to drive. And it's going to be a foul and a push as Denhalter goes down, and we're going to get a foul. Yeah. And they're going to call that on Curtis.
Yeah, Denhalter had a bad angle. She might have gotten bailed out there a little bit. but she was aggressive. She got the call. It's been the same call all night.
It's been consistent.
Yep.
And that would be my point, is Kupfer with the ball. Kupfer now puts it on the court on the far side. Now Kupfer looks to drive. Kupfer puts it up and in. It's going to be no good. Rebound by the Warriors. Forward to Curtis.
Little bit too hard on that shot. She had a great angle, but
as Yarn is going to check back in with under 4 minutes left. Curtis left, right, now out to Talman. Talman left, right, she drives, puts it up. That's going to be good.
Nice.
Talman.
That's that English, a little bit of spin on that ball. Shouldn't have gone in, but she got just the right spin to make it go in.
Hancock, now Warriors up 53-51. Lobos with the ball. Kupfer with the ball. Kupfer to Claire. Claire, three-point on its way. That's going to be no good. Rebound's going to be the Warriors. Curtis with the rebound.
Not a great shot in that situation. I think they could have got a much better look.
Lots of time on the shot clock was kind of, I noticed.
Yeah.
Three-pointer on its way for the Warriors. That's going to be no good as the three-pointer was attempted by Talman. It goes out of bounds. It's going to be Lobo ball as Yarn is going to check back in the game. We're going to get a timeout. We're going to go ahead and take it as well. The Show LaForge presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 1067 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Want to go skiing or snowboarding? Visit our friendly Honda Outdoor Sports. We offer skis, snowboards, and helmet rentals, custom footbeds, ski and snowboard repairs, as well as retail shopping for your snow gear, goggles, beanies, snow tubing, and even ice fishing supplies. We have all you need to prepare you for the outdoors. We welcome you to Honda Outdoor Sports, located 1 mile west of the casino.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Sholo Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at SholoFord.com.
It's going well.
Welcome back, Show LaForge's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 1067 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com. And as we creep through the fourth quarter, we took a media timeout just under halfway through this fourth quarter. The Tuba City Warriors find themselves on top and, I believe, with the ball.
Correct. Yeah, 3:19 left. This is a big possession right here.
It is a huge possession.
Snowflake's got to get a stop here.
I think every possession seems to matter at this point.
Yeah, this one, like I say, you got the crowd going into it. They got a little momentum. I think Snowflake's really got to make a stop here. Well, actually,
Snowflake's ball. Okay.
Yeah, it was a missed three on that.
It was the missed three, and Snowflake got it, and the ball went out of bounds.
So again, a big time to try to silence this crowd, get a little momentum on their side.
As they are down, Hancock with the ball. It's 53-51. Inside to Denhalter. Denhalter puts it up and in. That's going to be no good. It's going to be rebounded, and Denhalter ends up with it. It was tipped out by Hancock. Now given to West. West to Hancock. As now it's stolen by the Warriors. Klitzo down. Yeah. And we're going to get a foul. Yeah. As I think they're going to call that on West.
I think it's going to go on. I think it's going to actually go on Hancock.
They are going to call that on Taylor Hancock.
That's a tough call. The referee is way behind the play. She makes the call back there. You have another official that sees kind of the open area of it, but that's what she saw.
Klitzo's first free throw. Taya Klitzo's first free throw is good. Second one on the way. Warriors up 54-51. Second free throw is up. It is no good. Rebound is Yarn.
See, now how is that not a foul on this end? You know what I mean?
As we get a whistle and we get a jump ball, and that's going to go back to the Lobos. And I'm not sure if Tuba's going to get that timeout, but the jump ball favors the Lobos currently.
What do we talk about who's going to get those loose balls here at the end, right? Who's going to get those 50-50 balls? So that's going to be this is where it comes in big time here.
54-51. Hancock to Yarn. Yarn has it knocked away. Now Yarn gets it back to Taylor Hancock. 2 minutes and 35 seconds left. Hancock now throws it to Yarn. Tuba City collapse on defense, goes into Yarn. Yarn puts it up. It's going to be good. No, Kupfer.
That was Kupfer.
Kupfer puts it up. It's going to be good.
Yeah,
and that's going to cut the lead to 1. 30-second timeout. We're going to take it, folks. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 1067 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint now has 3 locations to serve you: Snowflake, Lakeside, and now Sholo. And with over 85 years combined experience in auto glass and over 40 years of combined experience in window tint, you can trust the experts at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint with your vehicle. Call them today.
Just call 536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
Welcome back. Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 1067 worldwide on iTalk1067.com as the Tuba City Warriors, a court length away, are going to bring it in. Alexis Tom is bringing it in for the Warriors as the Lobos setting up their defense, getting instructions from Coach Brogan as Tom brings it in. Tom forward to Lee. Excuse me. I believe, yes, that is Lee. Back now to Tom. Tom left, right. Tom looking over in the corner to Begay. Begay now drives the lane. Begay, open jumper off the backside, no good. Rebound, Denhalter. Denhalter is forced to slow it up. She's going to throw it away as it's intended for Hancock as Tuba City puts pressure on it. Denhalter had a teammate down low. She did not see it in time, had to hold up, and as she went back for Hancock, she was unfortunate, threw it away.
And that's not all on Denhalter. She needs help. All of her teammates kind of took off and left her there, so.
Warriors with the ball, up 54-53, Curtis. Curtis now, that was number 3, as we're going to get another jump ball.
See, that's, I think when she pulls that down and there's that initial contact, you've got to make that call right away. That, and then there's 2 other girls grabbing at it. I don't like that call.
Lee to inbound. Lee inbounds to Begay. Begay through, and now it's stolen by Hancock. Hancock gets cut off and loses it. Now goes back inside as we get a foul. As there's going to be, Lobos are going to have a foul. And that is...
That's 4. Right. Again, 20-80. That looked like it was 80% ball, 20% body. I think sometimes these officials can get a little bit swayed with the crowd noise.
I did think there was some hand contact. I wasn't quite sure, but nonetheless, it's called. Yeah. First free throw is missed as it's Lee at the line. Yes, it is Raquel Lee at the line.
Again, free throws. We talked about who's going to make the free throws. They've split most all of their trips to the line here in the 4th quarter.
Free throw, second free throw is no good. West with the rebound. And West has it knocked away. It's going to go out of bounds as Curtis knocks it away from West. Give the chance for the Lobos to set it up as Claire's going to check into the ballgame. With 1 minute and 38 seconds left, the Tuba City Warriors up 1 point on the Snowflake Lobos, 54-53. As Hancock is going to inbound. I'm guessing it's going to go right to Denhalter, right back to Hancock. As Hancock, Denhalter, back to Hancock. 54-53, the crowd will be a factor no matter what. As here's Denhalter, out now to Yarn, back to Hancock. Hancock inside to Kupfer, Kupfer, no good! As this goes on the line is Tuba, as Lee tried to save it. It goes on the line, so a fresh shot clock with 1:23 left for the Lobos.
Even though Kupfer misses that, she hustles, which causes that turnover to go out of bounds, gets the ball back.
Hancock to inbound. Hancock long court pass to Denhalter. Denhalter briefly loses it and gathers it back in. Denhalter now to Yarn. Yarn looking to create something. Now Yarn goes to her right. Yarn dribbles the lane, puts it up. That's going to go off the glass, no good. 54-53, Tuba with the ball. As we get a whistle, we're going to get a foul, and that's going to be 2 shots for the Warriors. As Hancock's going to get whistled for it. That's her 4th. So lots of Lobos playing with foul trouble as...
this is kind of like football. When you see those girls running down the court and she turns and looks, Snowflake's got to turn and look also because the ball is coming. They had 2 girls down there, but they just threw the ball right between both of them.
Tuba at the line to shoot 2. First one is no good. And I'm trying to see who that is. The hair's covering the number. Can you tell who it is, Shane?
I cannot see a number. Yeah, her hair's...
I apologize to her. Second free throw's up. It is good. 2-point lead as we get a timeout. As that was Begay. As we're going to go ahead and keep it here, folks. 55-53, minute 7 left. The Lobos have 1 timeout. Tuba City has 4.
Yeah, that could be a big factor. You get these close games. That puts a lot of trust in your girls that, hey, I'm not going to need a lot of timeouts at the end. They're going to be able to play through it. The other big one is, Tuba's in the bonus right away. So any foul on Snowflake, they go to the line. Snowflake still has, or Tuba still has 1 foul to give. But this is a big possession. They've got to get something here coming down on this.
They're only down 2, so a 3 is not needed at this point.
Not at all. Minute 7 left. You still got a lot of time left.
And by the way, we've had some talks about the officials, but overall they've done a fantastic job keeping control of this game.
Very consistent.
Very consistent. I didn't like a couple of the calls, but nonetheless very consistent is Kupfer with the ball. Kupfer throws it into Denhalter. Denhalter now brings it back out. Denhalter to Hancock. 55 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Hancock.
I'd like to see him get it into West.
Hancock goes to Yarn. Yarn dribbles. Now Yarn brings it back out. Yarn's in the corner. As it's knocked away by the Warriors, Snowflake's going to get it with 12 on the shot clock with 44.4 seconds left, down by 2. Warriors up 55-53. 44.4 seconds. Number 4, Taylor Hancock to inbound. To Yarn. Yarn to Denhalter. Denhalter loses it. She gets it back in. 8 seconds on the shot clock. 7. As Denhalter's going to go. Denhalter's going to put it up. She's going to be fouled. It's going to go off the rim.
Yep.
No good. And that's going to be on Talman, number 5. Yeah, Denhalter set to go to the line to shoot 2.
Well, there goes back to that to the consistency. Tuba City did not like that call.
Right. As Denhalter's at the line, first free throw's good.
Yep. So we talked about who's going to hit the free throws at the end. Tuba City split a lot of theirs. They missed 2 in a row at one point. So
as Denhalter down 1 puts up her next free throw, it is no good. Rebound is by Tuba City. Shot clock is off. 31 seconds left. As the ball's knocked away, Yarn gets it as we get a whistle. As Tuba had control of it before they threw it away, the Tuba player was walking up thinking it was a timeout. They called it because otherwise it would have been a turnover. Yeah. As Nichols and Aubrey Denhalter check in for the Lobos with a full timeout. So 28 seconds left. Does Tuba go for the dagger with the 3, or do they just try to stall and get fouled?
I think that they're going to try to get the foul. I think as far as Snowflake goes, you play aggressively on this, but then you go for the foul if you don't get the ball in the first 5 seconds or so, because shot clock's off now. They don't have to take a shot.
Well, Coach Brogan has put in, I think, 3 players, and none of them have a foul, or they might have one between them.
Yeah,
he's trying to.
I was watching that. It reminds me of the show Unnecessary Roughness,
right?
Where they put the kicker in at the very end. They're like, I don't know if this is the time that you want to make sure everybody gets playing time. I watched all these girls coming up. I'm thinking, I don't know if I saw those girls come in.
They haven't been in. It's let's see. I believe that's Bentley Bryant. Harley Nichols is checked in. I'm not sure. Yeah, Aubrey Denhalter. I said that.
Yeah. Because they've got to get 2 fouls before they send him to the free throw line.
And Lee's going to inbound. Tuba City is up 55-54. As here comes Curtis. Curtis goes down as she's going to be fouled. She's going to be fouled by Aubrey Denhalter. That's going to be Aubrey's first. Curtis is going to go to the line. There is 25.6 seconds left in regulation. And Curtis is going to go to the line to shoot 2.
This is going to be interesting. Like I say, here we go with the freshman in a big game having a big time.
Well, Tuba City, they have played good. Curtis's free throw is good.
So here we go, the switch for offense for defense. All 3 of the starters back in.
As the Tuba City with a 2-point lead, 56-54. Now, if you're the Lobos, do you have to go for the 3 here?
No.
It's no good. Rebound, Denhalter. Denhalter being guarded by Curtis. Denhalter's going to bring the ball down. Denhalter left, right to Hancock. Hancock over to her right. Hancock, and we get a timeout by Coach Brogan. We're going to go ahead and it's going to be, see if it's a full timeout. We're going to go ahead and take it, folks. It's Shola Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial, your fireplace or stove, window film, and 888 Glassman.
Welcome back, Shola Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com as the Lobos are set to bring in the ball in front of their own bench, in front of the table, with 16.2 seconds left, down 2, as AJ Yarn is going to inbound the ball.
Yeah, I would be pounding it inside to West. If she's got to play, let her go at it. If she doesn't, kick it out, look at shot.
Hancock gets the ball to Kupfer. Kupfer over in the corner to Yarn. Yarn inside to Denhalter. Puts it up and in, it's no good. Rebound is by Tuba City. Lobos foul as Curtis is going to go to the line and let you know where their allegiance lies. That's going to be Denhalter's 5th personal.
Inside of the basket, it's kind of almost detrimental to her. You know, it takes away from her strength because she's going opposite.
57-54, Tuba City on top. Mike Brogan, Coach Brogan is out of timeouts.
I think Tuba's good.